Hello guys, it's good to have you here to get this update concerning an experiment we started about 6 months ago. You remember I mentioned the fact that when we are farming with sacks, synthetic sacks, the problem will be an environmental issue in the long run. And so we started looking at for what to do, in order to surmount this problem. And we started with trying to get organic sack. We've used carton and stuff like that, but I was looking at banana fiber sacks, because if it is possible for us to use banana fibers to make sack, then of course we'll know that at least we'll be able to solve the problem to a large extent, because that's biodegradable. So this is time for us to talk about the outcome of that experiment. Did we succeed? You are the judge. All right. So this is where we used banana fiber sack to plant yams. Here there were about 3 sacks. And we said what we are actually looking out for is biodegradability. But biodegradability is environmental friendly, obviously. But the question I was asking in that first video was, are we going to get this banana sack lasting the whole season? Now this is 6 months after. I want to know what you think. Now, let me show you what is left of the 3 very large sacks. I would want us to a very large extent look at the first video, please, if you can. Now, these are the remnants of the sack, one of the sacks. Every other thing has degenerated and it has degraded, and they've joined the soil. So, but did I succeed with my yams? This is what we are looking at for. So we planted yams, and this is the harvest of what we planted. But okay, this was the rope that I used to brace the sack. Of course, this one is not, but these are just the things I have left. To an extent, I'll say to an extent, we have succeeded with the environment. It's environment friendly now. Okay. So, and did our yams do well? The yams we planted with such sacks, did they do well? It was an open bottom sack. Okay, it's quite. So it entered the ground. So let's see. So at the end, I'm going to weigh pros and cons. Well, these yams really entered the ground. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so did we succeed with the banana fiber sack? I want to hear your comments. This is about 6 months after. 6 months after. And I'm getting I'm getting quite some. I'm getting good tubers. So this is another one here. Alright guys, you can see this is the end of the experiment that we did, and this is the outcome. We got reasonable tubers from the sacks that we made with banana fiber. Now this usually is considered as a waste, so I converted it to something. So at the end, there is an outcome. Now, the sack did not really get up to 6 months completely, but we were able to get something from it. In fact, my wife was laughing at me and said, I said it's modified. What we eventually got was modified hip. We started with sack and then we ended with hip. We were just laughing, about it. But while we see the humor in that, we're also looking at the fact that we were able to, fulfill what we set out to fulfill. Because now I'm not worried. If I had like 1,000 of this, we still got our yams. But of course, there's no pollution to the environment. This is just what is left of the plenty banana fibers that we used. It has biodegraded and joined the soil. So next time I can even still use this soil. And look at the yams that came out of it. They are quite okay. Even though we didn't really set out to say, okay, let us see whether it is large yams or not. And we just planted to just see, will it even work? The question is, did it work now? Let's see how you react to that in the comment section, because I want to really, really know what you think. Now, if it is possible for us to extend the lifespan of this particular fiber, the sack that we made for the fiber, it will be nice. For example, we can get some other organic things that will add to the sack that will preserve it. Because one of the things that I noticed, insects, they were eating the sack from the bottom, and all that. So is there a way we can preserve it so that it will last longer? Because even after 6 months, if we could still get remnants like this, it means this banana fiber can actually last 6 months. It's more than 6 months now. But we had this remnant, but the bottom of it was eaten up by insects and other microorganisms and other. The top, this was just the top of one of them. And this is what we got eventually. So at the end of it all, if we succeed to actually make this last longer, it then means that we have solved a major environmental problem. You are one of those people that will help us solve this problem. So if you have things that you think we can do to this to make it better, why not let us discuss it? Because our major aim is to help our environment, environmental, eco-friendly stuff. But for now, from what looks like waste, I've been able to bring out food. I didn't really have to do so much to weave the sack. I did it myself. So is there a way we can do it professionally so that it will be better off than this? Let's try and do that. For now, I want to know what you think about this. Let's go to the comments.